Imagine, just for a moment, if World War III broke out today. What would be the consequences? This unsettling question is not just a morbid curiosity, but a thought experiment that has captivated minds across the globe. It's a grim reflection of our times, a stark reminder of the fragility of peace and the potential scale of human conflict. World War III, a phrase that sends shivers down the spine, encapsulates the fear, uncertainty, and destruction that such a conflict would bring. It's not just about the battles, the soldiers, the politics, or the weapons. It's about the potential scale of the devastation, the countless lives lost, the irreversible damage to our planet. And yet, the most chilling aspect of this hypothetical war isn't the war itself. No, it's what comes after, the aftermath, the world that would emerge from the ashes. The question isn't just about the conflict itself, but about the aftermath, the world we would have to live in. So, what would happen to our planet if World War III were to occur? A chilling thought, isn't it? But let's ponder on this for a moment. The immediate aftermath would be a cataclysmic event, a total upheaval of our known environment. The detonation of nuclear weapons would emit a massive amount of energy and heat, igniting fires throughout cities and forests alike. These fires would create soot and dust that could rise high into the atmosphere, blocking out the sun's rays. This phenomenon, known as a nuclear winter, could plunge the Earth into a cold, dark existence for years, perhaps even decades. But that's not all. The radiation emitted from these nuclear weapons would spread far and wide, contaminating everything in its path. This radiation doesn't just vanish, it lingers, seeping into the soil, the water, and the air. It's invisible yet deadly, a silent killer that could wreak havoc on life as we know it. Now, let's talk about ecosystems. These intricate, interwoven networks of life are delicate, balanced on a razor's edge. The massive energy release, the nuclear winter, the radiation, all of these factors could decimate ecosystems around the globe. Forests could be wiped out, oceans could be polluted, and countless species could be pushed to the brink of extinction. The Earth has weathered many storms in its long history, from asteroid impacts to ice ages. But the scars of a Third World War could be unlike anything it has ever faced before. The land, the water, the air, everything that makes our planet the beautiful, diverse home that it is, could be irrevocably altered. This is not a prophecy, nor is it a call to arms. It's a cautionary tale, a plea for understanding and peace. For in the aftermath of such a war, we would not just be mourning the loss of human lives, but the potential loss of our planet as we know it. Our Earth, as we know it, could be changed forever. But what about us? What about humanity? The repercussions of such a catastrophic event as World War III on human society would be far-reaching, to say the least. The immediate impact, of course, would be the loss of life on an unprecedented scale. Millions, if not billions, of lives would be snuffed out in the blink of an eye, erased from the face of the Earth. But the devastation wouldn't stop there. The breakdown of infrastructure would follow. Roads, bridges, power grids, water supply systems, all the lifeblood of our modern civilization could crumble. Cities, the hubs of human activity, might become uninhabitable ghost towns. The internet, our global platform for communication and information exchange, could go dark. The institutions that uphold law and order, that maintain the fabric of our society, might collapse under the strain. In short, the world as we know it could very well cease to exist. However, in the face of such adversity, the indomitable spirit of humanity might shine through. Out of the ashes of the old world, a new one could emerge. A world where cooperation, not conflict, is the norm. A world where the common good, not personal gain, is the driving force. A world where the lessons of the past are not forgotten, but serve as a reminder of the path not to tread. Yet this is not a given. The potential for societal collapse is real. The threat of anarchy looms large, the specter of a world where the strong prey on the weak, where the rule of law is replaced by the law of the jungle, is not just a figment of dystopian fiction, it could become our reality. The question then is not whether we could survive World War III, the question is whether we could survive its aftermath, whether we could rebuild, whether we could learn from our mistakes, whether we could rise like a phoenix from the ashes. The human cost could be unimaginable. And we must not forget the other inhabitants of our planet. In a world ravaged by the Third World War, the fate of wildlife and domestic animals would be as uncertain as ours. Imagine, if you will, the aftermath of such a conflict. The lush forests, once teeming with life, now barren and scorched. Rivers once home to a myriad of aquatic life, now polluted with toxic chemicals. The consequences could be dire, leading to mass extinctions on a scale we've never seen before. Animals, both wild and domestic, would face a struggle for survival in a world irrevocably changed. Food and water sources would become scarce, habitats would be destroyed, and the balance of ecosystems would be shattered. Sadly, the ripple effects of war do not discriminate between human and animal, affecting all life on Earth. The survival of numerous species would hang in the balance, their fates tied to our actions. The ripple effects of such a conflict would reach every corner of the biosphere. So, we've painted a grim picture, but it's one we need to consider. Today, we've journeyed through the unthinkable, the aftermath of a third world war, and the potential devastation it could bring upon our Earth, our humanity, and other living beings. The Earth, scarred and desolate, struggling to recover from the catastrophic effects. Humanity facing unprecedented challenges, grappling with the loss, the trauma, and the struggle to rebuild. And let's not forget our fellow living beings, their habitats destroyed, their survival threatened. This is not a future we want, nor a future we should allow. The importance of global peace, of dialogue and diplomacy, of understanding and empathy cannot be overstated. We must remember, the power to prevent such a scenario is in our hands. Do share this video, comment your thoughts, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Thank you for watching.